Dennis now at the bottom of your screen, flank to the left side. Bryd to throw on second down. Oh, knocked out of his hands. And it appears that the Chiefs have recovered. Looked to be the center, Tim Grunhard. Dave Craig, with coming into today 112 fumbles lifetime.
Well, that's been the thing that has plagued Dave Craig throughout his career. You know, back in the pocket, getting stripped. You know, it looked like he just dropped that ball out of there. And if I was Kansas City, I'd be a little worried about my pass protection right now, because the last 3 or 4 passes that they've thrown, the Jets have had good pressure. We have a couple of Jets on the field here. Some kind of collision took place on that pass rush.
It's Dennis Byrd and Scott Mersereau who are down. The 113th fumble for Craig. That's an NFL record, incidentally, but he was able to recover.
The higher you go.
Well, here's the pass rush on the last play on the left side of the screen. Scott Mersereau, number 94, and Dennis Byrd, his teammate, both after Craig, who steps up at the last minute, and they just sandwich each other. Now, Mersereau's on his feet, but Byrd, number 90, is still down. You see Mersereau there on the sideline, and he looks like he took the worst of it, but apparently Byrd, who has had a problem with the shoulder early in the season, is going to have to be taken off on the stretcher.
Dennis Byrd making it back from a separated shoulder that he suffered earlier in the year, and he will need some help.
Well, this collision was just a vicious collision. Both guys going full speed, and it looks like Byrd, you know, hits Mersereau in a more vulnerable in the solar plex area, but he hit him with that shoulder, and maybe that's what got Byrd down there. He either pinched the nerve or a shoulder. Again, I'm not being a doctor up here, but when you've seen a lot of collisions like this, sometimes when you witness it, you can kind of predict what happened, and it looked like Byrd might have either pinched his nerve in his neck or re-injured that shoulder.
Dennis Byrd, a player who made the move from defensive tackle. The Jets hoping to take advantage of his speed. He was getting pushed around in the middle, and they moved him to the left defensive end, and now they're trying to help Byrd up, and they'll put him on the cart and take him back to the dressing room. A reminder tonight, an evening packed with action and suspense, starting on the 2 field goals by Nick Lowry, and just a moment ago, as the Jets combined, coming up with the 4th sack of the day of Dave Craig. Dennis Byrd and Scott Mersereau were involved in a collision, and there's head coach Bruce Coslett checking out. Dennis Byrd is still down. Scott Mersereau back at the bench. For the Jets, this a melancholy week, which was prompted by the retirement of one of their all-time receivers. Here you see Ken O'Brien connecting with Al Toon, who was advised by doctors to call it quits after he suffered a concussion for the 9th time in his 8-year career. Al Toon with 517 lifetime receptions, over 6,600 yards. And this is the scene at the Jet camp this past Friday when the retirement was announced.
Spent a lot of time with these guys, and I miss them a lot. I'll be here, I'll be supporting them. Didn't think I'd cry, but it's really been a big part of my life.
An emotional moment this past Friday. Al Toon told by medical people another blow to the head, and he risked permanent brain damage, so he wisely opted for a retirement, and he will be remembered as one of the best players in New York Jets history. And now some difficult moments for Dennis Byrd and the Jets, and they are being very careful in terms of moving Byrd. This is always the difficult part of it, because we are not going to guess as to what is wrong with with Byrd, but the key here is in the movement of the player.
Well, the doctors are always, you know, taking every precaution now until they can get him to the dressing room. They want to be careful that they don't move the wrong part, and you know, they're talking to him down there, and they're trying to make sure that they get him on the stretcher in as relaxed a posture as possible. And you see the other players around looking concerned, but a lot of this is very precautionary on the part of the doctor.
And it's amazing that Scott Mersereau, who, as you mentioned, appeared to be, out of the two, the player who was most severely hurt, looks to be okay over on the sideline.
Well, Byrd's helmet right into Mersereau's shoulder pads there, and you know, you see they're both stunned pretty good, but Mersereau's able to shake it off, and now they have Byrd on the golf cart, so to speak, and they'll keep him in a stationary position until they get him in the dressing room and can take a real good look at him.
And we will pass on a report as soon as it comes across as to the status of Dennis Byrd in his 4th NFL season out of Tulsa. First, he will be taken back to the dressing room. They will check him out in the training area. The Jet medical staff will take a long look at Dennis Byrd, and as I said, we'll pass on a report as soon as it comes up to this area. As for the game, only 23 seconds have gone by in this 3rd quarter. The Chiefs with a 6-0 lead on the Jets. And when we resume, it will be a 3rd down and 17 for Kansas City at their 18-yard line.